She humiliated me in front of the whole block, branding me a useless relic. My name's Jack Harlan, but folks just call me Jack. At 68, I've been alone since my wife Margaret passed 4 years back. My daughter-in-law, Sophia, shoved me out of my own home to install her deadbeat folks in my place. She spread rumors I was penniless, disoriented, teetering on the edge of sanity. She had me eyeing suitcases for a retirement facility while she plotted a celebration bash. What she never suspected, I command a $350 million property kingdom. I didn't snap back when she thrust those forms at me. I didn't battle when she labeled me a loser. I just grinned, slung one duffel over my shoulder, and dialed 3 crucial numbers. If you're tuning in, hit that subscribe button and drop your location in the comments. A month on, I strode into that gathering with my estate handler, armed with a satchel of revelations. This is the fallout when you confuse silence for surrender. Let me rewind and lay it out. My boy Ethan wed Sophia Reed 3 years ago, right as Margaret slipped away. They settled into my pad in Phoenix, a cozy 2,400-square-foot haven I crafted in '97. Sophia came off sweet at the start, but the mask cracked quick. See, she hailed from wealth. Her dad, Victor, ran a dealership chain up in Ohio. Her mom, Lorraine, dabbled in property sales. They flaunted a sprawling estate, sleek rides, the full show. When Sophia eyed me, she saw the ruin her kin had become. But here's the secret she missed. I offloaded my building firm for $48 million in 2010. Kept it hushed, though. Dead hushed. After Margaret went, I craved plain living. I stuck to my faded Wrangler coats from decades past, piloted my rusty Chevy truck, stashed my gear in the shed. To Sophia, I screamed washed-up builder sponging off her mercy. "Jack, we got to chat about your setup," she said one crisp October dawn. Ethan was off at the office. She sipped from a fancy tumbler prissier than my boots. "What setup?" "This place. Ethan and I are forging our future here. You're—" She hesitated, words sharp as knives. "You're not pulling your weight." "Not pulling my weight. That burned deep. I cover the bills," I muttered. $92 for power isn't rent, Jack." What Sophia overlooked. The house was mine. Lock and stock. No loans lingering. I'd claimed it free and clear since laying the base. But the title sat under JH Enterprises LLC, my tax shield from 14 years prior. Sophia pegged a grizzled guy with calloused hands and figured broke. "My folks are hitting hard times," she pressed on. "Lost their spot. They need a crash pad till they rebound. How long?" "As long as needed." I scanned the kitchen I'd hammered together. Each drawer, each slab, each socket. But I held my tongue. "Thing is, Jack, cramming 4 grown-ups in a 3-bed isn't workable. I get it." I scouted a solid elder community. Sunset Haven, just $850 monthly. With games and such. $850 to rent elsewhere so her idle parents bunked gratis in my domain. What does Ethan say? Sophia's grin stiffened. He backs it. Time for your independence. First falsehood. Ethan hadn't signed off. He was clueless. But Sophia had crunched her odds. Age, dude. No cash, no fight. Simple purge. "I'll mull it," I replied. "Sure, no rush. But my parents hit by the 18th. 2 weeks to bail from my own roof. Post her Pilates session, I lingered in that kitchen, shadows stretching long. Through the pane, a fresh frame rose 2 plots over, likely mine. I'd erected 75% of this suburb from '94 to 2004. Sophia figured she faced a feeble senior. She'd soon grasp her error. But first, I'd test her depths, let her bear her true colors. So I played the part. 4 days later, Sophia broadcast her scheme. I fetched mail when neighbor Mrs. Hayes ambled up, eyes averted. "Jack, word is you're heading to senior care." Sophia had chattered. Naturally, gossip flies quick. She implied. Mrs. Hayes faltered. "Like you struggled with recall." "Recall issues." Sophia peddled dementia tales. "My mind's sharp, Ellen. I know. That's the puzzle. You raised most homes here. Keener than kids, twice younger." That evening, I toured Sunset Haven. The air reeked of bleach and regret. The slot sheet booked, 340 square feet, single view, no tool space. "Mrs. Reed fronted the down payment," the manager said. "First and bond." She fretted over your state. Sophia dipped into her shared pot with Ethan. His tech earnings, stalled by debt from loans and youthful slips. Meanwhile, she cruised a leased Audi Q7 $92,000 beast. The payment dwarfed her pick for my cell at Sunset. Back home, Sophia lounged with two strangers, tea and scones cluttering my oak table. "Oh, Jack, spot-on arrival." Her tone dripped false warmth. I was updating Lisa and Megan on the shift. Shift, like a corporate overhaul. Lisa beamed pity. "Tough calls for kin, but Sunset's a gem. Bridge on Thursdays. Bridge. From crafting luxury mansions to bridge on Thursdays." "His stuff?" Megan queried. "Years of build-up, I bet." "We'll sift it," Sophia chirped. "Cherish keepsakes, gift the excess. No room for junk in elder spots." Junk. My kit, Margaret's porcelain, albums from 45 wedded years. "Family's key," Lisa nodded. "Jack stays kin, just his zone." His zone, in a joint bolted at 8 p.m. Meals at 4 Ethan rolled in late that night. I stayed awake. "We gotta hash this, kid." He seemed drained, haunted. "Pop, I get it's rough." "Do you?" "Not sure you do." Sophia laid it out. Space crunch. Her parents in bind. This spreads room. And me shelling rent elsewhere while her jobless folks squat free. Ethan's jaw clenched. She didn't frame it so. How'd she frame it? Quiet. "Ethan, how long your in-laws out of work?" 9 months. 9 months. Job hunts in that span." "Dunno, Pop. Not my lane." "It is when they invade your turf." "It's not solely mine." Wrong. It wasn't his at all, but I bided time. "Kid, I forged this roof, every beam, every spike. Raised you here. Your mom faded here. Now I vacate for Sophia's clan? Short term." "How short?" Ethan blanked. Sophia fed no end date. She'd sold it as duty. He swallowed. "Pop, not perfect, but Sophia's folks hurt. And yours?" "Me? Your kin still, unchanged. But it shifted all. That talk revealed truths. Sophia spun it as mercy, me the hurdle. She'd guilted Ethan, cast me as villain. Next dawn, I rang my estate lead. "Elena, Jack here. Pull files. Which spot?" "The lot." October 4th, Sophia slammed the gavel. I sorted gear in the garage when she loomed in the entry. "No brew, all steel." "Jack, timeline talk." "What timeline?" "My folks land tomorrow." "Not our deal." "No deal made." I said 18th. Bumped it. Snap. 10 days early. Why haste? Her facade cracked brief. "This is my domain now. Sick of faking otherwise." Truth bare. "Actually, Sophia, mine." She scoffed. "Yours, no loan, no taxes, no contract. You're a freeloader per my property pals." "That's so?" "My name's on bills. On coverage. Officially, your kin overstaying." All false. But I let her rant. I tolerated 'cause Ethan begged. Tolerance ends. If I stay, Then elder services. Say you're muddled, forgetful. They'll fix. She'd plotted, paint me unfit, her the hero, my exit kindness. You'd do that? For my blood, yes. Her blood, not ours. Ethan's stance. He backs me. Always. That noon, Ethan found me stuffing bags. His color drained. Pop, what's this? Quiz your bride. Sophia glided from the kitchen. Told your dad my folks need room now. Crisis shift. What crisis? Hesitation. Lost interim pad. Urgent. Why no heads up? Giving now. I watched Ethan crunch. Emergency for in-laws. Pop ousted on a dime. Numbers off, but he twisted. Pop, crash spot tonight, till sorted. Till sorted. Like a blip, not his wife erasing me. I'll cope. Where? Fair query. I held 1 to 600 units citywide. Could rotate beds for years, but Ethan ignorant. Something. Sophia cut in. Sunset's cued, but I pled case. They'll bend. She'd prepped my exile. Kind Sophia, I nurture kin. Kin? Sure, Ethan looked wrecked. Pop, sorry for speed. Skip sorry, kid. Enlightening. Enlightening? Learning on bonds, honor, guesses. Sophia's gaze sharpened. Meaning? You presume all-knowing, but presumptions bite. I zipped my sack. One outfit, basics, wallet with $47. Margaret's frame from bedside. Gone in 3. Ethan advanced. Pop, no need. Yes, need, Sophia snapped. Best for all. I hauled to the door. Ethan trailed. Pop gutted. Skip gutted. Get curious. On? Why your wife so sure on unknowns? Sophia eavesdropped from afar. In weeks, demand the title. Probe tax payments from a broke owner. How a setless covers $2.9 million insurance. Ethan's expression shifted. Pop, implying your wife's guessed wrong, and in 30 days, those guesses cost her the win. Sophia advanced. Meaning? Means dig deeper, Sophia. Way deeper. I swung the door. Jack. Her tone wavered. What dig? The sort revealing true owners, true might, true deciders. Bluff. Am I? I hit my truck. Behind, her to Ethan. Scare tactic. But her pitch trembled. Days for docs to process. 30 for Sophia to savor a roof, vanishing beneath. First night, I crashed at the Marriott on Camelback. $98 for space roomier than her sunset pick. No hiding, scheming. At dawn, call came. Mr. Harlan, Eleanor Ruiz from Summit Estates. Eleanor steered my rentals 16 years. Blind to home drama, knew only my empire. Eleanor morning, issue at Tempe triplex. Tenants lag 4 months. How much? 5,200, payment plea. 4 months slack, like Sophia's folks pre-loss. No plan evict. Got it. Also, Mesa Council rushing zone tweak on South lots. Passes, value spikes 35%. 35% of 18 million neared 6 million. But Sophia saw pauper. Track the vote. Will do. Oh, your insurer buzzed on Phoenix Home. Occupancy update? My agent, Mark Ellis, 24 years in. What update? Unsure. Queried if you reside or shifted. Someone probed my status. I'll ring Mark. Post-call, I pondered in the suite. Sophia verifying, testing her bets. She'd harvest overload. I motored to my bank. Valley Trust since '79. Mr. Harlan. Manager Sue Patel beamed. What today? Statements, all accounts, half year. Personal biz. Sue scanned screens, brows lifting at figures. Print or email? Both. And verification for deals. Sure. How many spots? JH Enterprises has a 1,312 rentals, Phoenix-wide. Sue paused keys. 112, plus shops and plots. Mr. Harlan unaware of scale. Few were. Intentional. Next, lawyer's den. Alex Thompson, property whiz, handled scores. Jack, urgency. Options on my Phoenix pad. Which? Residence 1523 West Sage Lane. Alex fetched file. JH Enterprises asset. You sold via LLC. Problem? Occupants think command. Renters? No. Lease? No. Claim? Kneel. Alex reclined. Evict pronto. Squatters with nod. Revoke. They're out. Timeline. 30 days. Proper notice. 30 ideal. That noon, I swung by a build site. Fresh in East Phoenix. Crew sealed base. Mr. Harlan, lead Manny Lopez hustled over, 13 years strong. Surprise visit. Progress check. Ahead by 3 weeks. Team nails your bar. Solid, Manny. Personal gig soon? What type? Relocation aid. Swift move, Manny smirked. Boss, we're yours anytime. Dusk, supper at Luisa's. My haunt, 17 years. Owner Rosa Vegas at my booth. Jack, storm clouds tonight. Kinwoes, Rosa. Buzz. Unknown text. Jack, Sophia. Ethan shared number. Clear garage junk pre-parents. My kit? Which? All build gear. Space Hog. 42 years worth. Pro tools topping her ride's value. Store where? Your issue, not hers. I wrapped meal. Back to lodge. Tomorrow, wheels turn. Sophia claimed victory, unaware she'd ward on the field's lord. October 7th, Sophia paraded her triumph. I nursed Joe at Bean Corner when phone lit. Unknown. Jack. Lorraine Reed, Sophia's mom. In my bed. Hi. Thanks for yielding. Sophia shared your plight, and community shifts grand. Plight. Shift. Coached. What plight? You know, age hits independence. I'm 68, not 98. Sure, but Sophia noted finance mix-ups. Ownership fog. Common. Fog. Parents heard incompetence. Sophia guards your good. Tough pill from youth. Indeed. That noon, Sophia hosted kin meet in my yard. 18 locals, her fitness pals, parents reigning like royals. I spied from sweet, cars scarring grass, Sophia waving like queen. At 3, I gate crashed. Parked opposite, strolled in, gate ajar. She draped bulbs on oaks I seeded 22 years back. Jack, Mrs. Hayes first. Pleasant shock. Chatter died. Sophia blanched. Jack, unexpected. Meet your folks. Mom, Dad, Ethan's dad, Jack. Lorraine offered palm. Lovely meat. Sophia spilled loads. Did she? Grateful temp setup. Ideal rebound. Rebound. Like ailing, not idle. What rebound? Victor advanced. Grip iron. Fake. Cash rebound. Market crushed our field. Field. Auto. Led lots 32 years. Which? Victor's beam waned. Varied makes. Mergers, you know. Lucrative? Till crash. When? 2009. 15 years, Victor. Sophia dove. Dad consults now. What consult? Strategy for auto firms. Name one. Hush. Sorry, one firm last 5 years? Victor eyed Lorraine. Lorraine eyed Sophia. Sophia seethed. Jack, low. Private word? All kin, per your chat with Lisa last week. Who's Lisa? Lorraine asked. Elder pro Sophia fetched for my care shift. Victor's look altered. Care? You unaware. Sophia deems I need aid. Tasks, memory. Jack, Sophia snarled. Halt! Halt what? Halt telling why I vacated? Why your room's theirs? Locals tuned. No mild chat. You opted out, Sophia claimed. Did I? Recall 10-hour boot? Recall elder call on my incompetence? Not so. Clarify to all. Sophia scanned crowd. Folks knowing me 26 years. Saw me construct rear kid, nurse dying spouse. Jack muddles residence. Do I, Mr. Hayes? Neighbor span? Mr. Hayes forward. 24 years, Jack. Who owned? You built it. Sophia differs. Sophia tell who owns. Set up complex. Simplify. Trapped. Admit lie, shred trust. Back lie, fool, I dialed quick. Elena, Jack. At Phoenix Pad. Bring title docs? Yes. Neighbors see? 15 minutes. Sophia paled. Who? Estate lead Elena Ruiz, Summit Estates. Runs rentals. No rentals. Don't I? Victor advanced. Sophia his talk. Episode. Move stress. Sophia. Soft. Month of fibs. To Ethan. Parents. Locals. Self. In 10, all exposed. Bluff. Am I? Buzz. Elena. Arriving. Actually, no bluff. Silver BMW rolled in. Summit Estates decal. Elena emerged. Suit crisp. Case in tow. Mr. Harlan, docs ready. Sophia gaped at ride. Elena. Case. Jack. Murmur. What docs? Titles, taxes, summaries, policies. Proof of true holds. Elena neared. Inside setup? Here's good. All kin. Crowd closed. Parents puzzled. Sophia panicked. Which spots today? Start here. 1523 West Sage. Elena unpacked thick binder. JH Enterprises owned. 97 by 2.9 million now. No debts. Past title. I raised it. JH sold mine, Jack Harlan. Sophia's jaw dropped. Jack, Victor Slow. You own. Own. Built. Taxed 27 years. But Sophia said, assumed. Wrong. Elena drew thicker file. Full JH review? Yes. Educational. Sophia clutched arm. Jack, private please. Late, you publicized my shame. Now truth airs. Elena flipped pages. Listings endless. JH holds 1312 Rentals Phoenix area. Value 350 million silence crushed. Yearly rent $29.2 million gross. Lorraine slumped in deck seat. Plus 52 commercial, 18 raw plots for builds. Jack, Mr. Hayes quiet. Multi-millionaire. Sophia trembled. Impossible. Old truck, labor garb. Lives like what? Regular, cashless. Sophia, wealth tops your dreams. I skip flash, Victor spoke. But firm, Sophia said bankrupt. Sold 2010, 48 million, flipped to investments. But you behave like worker. I am. Big scales. Elena read on. Recent Glendale shop sold 13.1 million last month. 13.1 while Sophia slotted me in 320 feet. Mesa Complex, 7.2 million net. September. September, amid her aid pleas. Wait, Lorraine. Why live here with fortune? My home, son here. Thought kin till days ago. But Sophia said or never asked, assumed. Saw elder in gear, deemed broke. Ethan's SUV pulled up. He exited wary, eyeing throng. Elena, files. Pop, happening? Your wife booted me from my roof, kid. Brought proof to clear fog. Ethan neared Elena. You? Elena Ruiz Summit, manage your dad's empire. No empire. She passed sheet. 23 to 12 spots. 350 million. Ethan's legs folded. Porch sit. Pop real? Real. Wealthy. Yes, but silent. Why? Cash alters treatment, not self. Ethan eyed Sophia. New? How? Lives broke. Lives simple. Choice. Victor scanned lists. Addresses familiar. Should. Built most hood. Ours too? Every on-street but end one. Preemie. Not neighbor. Lorraine slow. Landlord. Sorta, Sophia voiced. Changes zilch. Ethan's home. No, mine. Ethan's guest 3 years. Welcome but guest. Wife, wed. Rights. 2, no title, no payments. No claim. Elena drew paper. Update on this spot. What? Insurer got note you're out. Verify occupancy. Who noted? Sophia Reed. Said moved care. Sought primary spot. Fraud. Sophia hijacked policy. When? October 3rd. Day pre-boot. Sophia. Insurance fraud. No. Updated. Claimed resident of non-owned. Thought leaving. Insured I left. Seized control via incompetence. Ethan rose. Pale. Sophia, true. Guarded ours. What ours? His. Unaware. Assumed takeover? Assumed no standing. Why? Sophia scanned. Cornered. Old. Acts poor. Lets trampling. I don't let. Give rope for noose. Meaning? Gauged your depths. Family harm. Done. To Elena. Evict file. Who? Sophia Reed, Victor Reed, Lorraine Reed. No perm, lease, pay. Pop. Ethan soft. Me? I eyed him true. He permitted. Chose her over me. Still son. Depends. Back her? Ethan's scanned wife in-laws, watchers. No, Pop. Stay then. They go. Sophia raged. Can't boot. We reside. Watch. Elena fetched form. Time give? Minders, Arizona. 30 days no lease. 30 it. Jack, mercy. Lorraine wept. Nowhere. Had 3 days pre-invasion. Unaware. Ignorance no shield. Victor forward. Reasonable. Rent pay. What? Fair. Market. $4,800 month. Victor deflated. Can't. Then can't stay. Sophia paced. Madness. Ethan, say unreasonable. Ethan eyed her. You booted him from his. Unaware owned. Knew not yours. Thought powerless stop. Elena sealed. Serve tomorrow pro. Tomorrow? Victor, fresh here. By displacing owner. Your call. Where go? Solve. Had 9 months pre. Lorraine sobbed. Sophia, said temp. He okayed. Thought. Never asked. I soft. Told leave. Diff. Mr. Hayes coughed. Jack sorry. Sophia said confused own. She was. Said need aid. Can't cope. Coped 68 years. Mrs. Hayes shook head. Awful, if known. What? Truth public. Records open, Sophia world. How no check? Marketing job. Mom property. No ownership. Chose ignore. Liked assumptions. Act poor. Act normal. Mix wealth with show. Ethan slumped. Pop, why hide? From money, biz wanted self-merit. Character pre-inherit. Were leaving me. Were. Ethan blanched. Passed. Pop, you stood while wife stole. Enabled lies. Chose her story. Unaware. Didn't ask. Diff. Mistake. $350 million mistake. Crowd thinned. Drama overload. Elena packed. More today. Yes, estate planner wreck. Will rewrite. Ethan's head jerked. Pop, no rush talk. Talking now public? Private. Late. Wife publicized shame. See end. Sophia gripped Ethan. Act. He'll cut. What? He owns all. Fight. Lawyer. With what? You said broke. Elena carded me. Email planner. Alex Thompson collabed. Great. Also, review Phoenix contracts. Hands-on shift. What? Less delegate, more me. Noted. As Elena left, Sophia Phenol. Jack, want, fix how? Nothing. Unfixable. Why? Showed self when thought weak. Tried ruin, no return. Mistake. Choices. Weeks of cruelty over kind, greed over thanks, lies over truth. Change. Do? Test. 30 days. Next morn, server at 8:30. From suite I saw suit Lady Bell. Sophia robed, tousled. Papers passed. 30 days. Ring. Ethan. Pop. Talk. Ears. Sophia's shattered. Crying since docks. Bet. Parents I Ohio Drive. Smart. Nil here. Pop. She erred. But wife. Your pick. Not mine. Meaning, done fake happy kin. That noon to accountants. Linda Brooks, books 13 years. Jack property buzz, okay? Depends. Restructure. JH buy more Phoenix residentials. Agro growth. Strategic. Neighborhood buys. Every sale in 5 miles sage radius. Big bucks. Got 'em. Goal? Control. Own hood. Dictate dwellers. Wednesday, Lorraine rang. Jack, terms discuss. What? Stay negotiate. None. Rent. Not 4,800. Reasonable. Like? 1,800. Lorraine, your girl tried incompetence, declare for theft. Want tenants? Not us. But joined. Moved, knowing force out. Sophia said agreed. Confirm? Call. Quiet. Took word. Gained. Complicit. Thursday, Sophia at lodge. Jack deal. No. Admit wrong. Public sorry. Anything. Want consequence grasp. Grasp. Erred. But Ethan loves your boy. Counts. Did pre-ruin try? Not ruin. What? Improve by erase? His space give. Sophia, dementia lies. Fraud claims. Services manipulate. Not space. Erase. Panicked. Parents needed. Solved theirs, making mine. Yes, wrong. Not mistake. Campaign. Life removal. Friday. Ethan update. Pop. Sophia hunts flats. Good. Can't afford nice. Credit shot. No cosign. Her fix. Reference ask. I chuckled. Thief wants vouch to lords. Desperate. Reveals character. Saturday drive-by. Rent sign up. Luxury tag. Guest suite. Renting my pad. Called Elena. Someone rents my Phoenix. Who? Evict ease. No auth. No cease desist. Send fraud add to file. 21 days. Problems dawn. October 30th. 2 pre-deadline. Sophia 5 a.m. Jack. Found spot. Grats. 2-bed Mesa. Month. Fine. Need deposit first. Loan? I bolted up. Loan? Booted me. Incompetence. Fraud. Now fund? Sounds bad. Insane. Kin. No clear not. Ethan's wife. End. Hour later, he... Pop awkward. Illuminating. Help deposit. How much? 4,200. Then. What? Pretend month gone? Happy kin? Forget destroy? Rebuild on forgive. Needs admit. Knows mistakes. Not ask. Long quiet. Pop wife? No. Not her dad. Not net. Not solve. Done us. Done enable disrespect. Taken granted. Treated problem. Our tie. Restart. New rules. Bounds. Power grasp. Sophia. Burned. Never real. November 1st, move day. Final pass. U-Haul. Boxes porch. Sophia commanding like routed chief. She spotted. Approach truck. Jack sorry. Which? All. Vague. Misjudged. Took house. Hurt kin. Better. Change? No. Why? Apologies note, not erase. She dipped head. Now? Live choices. Like all, I peeled off. No glance. Ethan calls. Mending slow. Sophia. Parents in Mesa Flat. Coping. Me? Still Jack Harlan. Old truck. Work duds. But now quiet week. Underestimate, and they own your wants. If this gripped you, comment your spot. Remember, respect earned, lost, can't reclaim.